just sighting a bull in here today. We got some trail cams here we're gonna check in the next couple weeks. Hopefully Lefty's on them. We've seen him, checked one of the cameras here about a week ago, and first card pull of the year, he showed up on it, and he is an absolute brute this year. But a lot of work's going into shooting this deer hopefully this year. Changing a lot of the stands out on the property. We still got one more we gotta hang. We're not really starting to hunt this buck until October, so it's August right now. I feel like if we get in there now and do it nice and quiet and in and out, we should still leave the place pretty sound. There's the jack pine stand. We had the encounter with Lefty last year. Went in here this winter and just flew over it with the drone. Get a little better idea of how the land lays. I mean, we've hunted this property, or I've hunted it my whole life, but you definitely get a different view just flying over it. What I'm thinking of doing is right over in one of these big aspens, putting a stand. You can kind of see right here, this hardwood wraps around. This is the primary bedding. So our game plan here, this is going to be the gauntlet for Lefty this year. I think if we kill him anywhere, it's going to be in one of these two sets. But we got the one River's Edge ladder stand hung here. Got sticks up on this one of these aspen trees right here. A few weeks ago, we just got to go in and hang the set. But we can hunt this deer basically on a north or a south wind now, within 75 yards of that travel corridor. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras along that east end. So if he crosses, we're gonna get him here eventually on one of them. But we picked him up a lot on this camera last year and the camera I had here. Summertime I've got him up here in the past, a couple times in the winter and fall. But this is our main focus, October on, is this 100-yard area right here.
Lefty Saga.
The Lefty Saga, year 5. Last year had him at 30 yards, November I think 6th, 7th. No tag. Had to let him walk.
South wind tonight, and we decided to slip in to the spot that Joey me on this summer. Lefty started showing up on a camera here within the last week, so we feel like he's moving into the area. He's going to start coming more regular. We're about 100 yards from where I had the encounter from him last November. I feel like we might be a little bit early in the stand tonight for trying it, but you never know. We're probably just going to give this a shot here tonight, and if nothing happens, leave it sit for another couple weeks, and then come back in it hard once we close in on November. Chase going on right now. They gotta be right over by my other stand right now. We're gonna let it kind of settle down. Maybe I can throw out another bleed. See if we can get whatever over there to come check us out. Friday afternoon. I just slipped into one of my favorite stands. We call it the pipeline stand. I haven't been in here, honestly, in probably about a year now since we hunted it. So it looks a little bit different this year, though. But we have basically bedding right here to the south, our bean field off to the north. So we're trying to cut them in the transition basically tonight. This is the spot where I had a couple encounters a couple years ago with a buck we call Schmeagle. Just showed up on the trail cameras again. an awesome 9-pointer. Big beefy body to him. I would love to see him tonight. Pretty cool. We got a bunch of intel of him 2 years ago, and he just up and vanished. So we catch him tonight. Otherwise, we got a lot of nice bucks running around here. Lefty, I'd love to get my hands on him. There's 3 or 4 other really nice bucks that I'd be happy to put my Wisconsin tag on. Doe coming out right here. Good buck behind her. Good buck behind her. I think that's Schmiegel. That's the buck we call Schmiegel. I haven't had history with that deer in like 2 years. It was just an unbelievable night. We just had Pete come out here doing scrapes, rubs, I mean everything you could imagine. And we're pretty low on light here right now.
He read the script perfect. Come right into my shooting lane at last light. Came out plenty early, but he had his mindset on a doe for the longest time. Came through at the last minute, and I actually made a perfect shot on him. Was a little bit nervous with it being last light, and just wasn't 100% sure on the hit, so we decided to leave and go overnight. Shot the buck that we thought was Schmiegel here the other day, and checking back through the photos, and it's actually a totally different deer. Looking at these photos, they're almost absolutely identical bucks, except the buck we actually call Schmiegel, he's a little bit taller browed. This one's a little shorter, a little bit narrower frame. Thought without a doubt it was the same deer, so I never even looked at the rack after that. Was just pretty set on I was gonna shoot him. I mean, either way, I'm super happy with the buck. It was an awesome hunt, but it's pretty cool that we still got Schmiegel running around, and there's 3 or 4 other bucks, and Lefty in particular, which I'd love to get a crack at him now gun hunting. We're gonna try and get out here gun season after him a few times. Up on my dad's, we're gonna check some of the bedding areas up here that we usually don't step foot in all season, but there's no deer around this time of year, and we're looking for Lefty. We haven't had a picture of him since October 29th, which is pretty rare. This deer has thrown me for a lot of loops the last few years, but I have no idea where this deer ended up going the last couple months of season, so kind of concerned. Hopefully he's not laying dead anywhere, but we're gonna comb some of the bedding areas, and we hope we don't find them. Maybe we'll pick up some sheds, but we're searching for horns and we're hoping not to find any. So he read the script perfect. Come right in my shooting lane at last light. Came out plenty early, but